Hey, what's up everybody? Dylan here from Iceberg TV. This is day 2 of Vlogmas. Today we're going to be talking about a very lightweight fairway driver. We've got a 155 gram DGA pipeline here. A lot of you guys really like the videos I make showcasing lightweight discs. Not a lot of channels are showcasing lightweight fairway drivers, mid-ranges, and putters. I feel like I'm one of the only people that actually gives lightweight discs a chance and then posts videos about it on YouTube. Some people will dabble with lightweight distance drivers, but I feel like there's a lot of value in trying lightweight discs in other speed categories as well, not just in the maximum distance category. So today we're going to be comparing the pipeline, which is an 8502. We've got a 7502 Swirled Star T-Bird. We've got an old, nice kind of gummy T-Bird, also 7502. And then we also have a first run Athena here, which I do also believe is a 7502. I'm a little afraid of this first throw here. It is 40 degrees out today. Haven't thrown in 40 degrees yet this year. We're going to start with the Athena. I want to get a few nice throws in, and then we'll throw that DGA pipeline. I'm super curious, how much does that DGA pipeline turn, being 20 to 25 grams lighter than these other max weight fairway drivers. Kind of a Weenie Hut Jr. throw. It only hurt my fingers somewhere between a medium amount and a lot, so it wasn't that bad. It wasn't intolerable. Oh, that's spicy on the fingies. I think the lightweight disc is going to actually help me get a little bit more distance today. Let's do this T-Bird. 40 degrees plus cold fingers does not equal good throws. Oh, she gone. That might be the last time I ever get to throw that T-Bird. That definitely went in the water. Hopefully we can get that one back. But all right, DGA pipeline, got a very similar profile to that Athena. Maybe just a hair wider rim, 155 gram, put it out on a hyzer. Let's see if we get a little bit different flight with it being a bit lighter. Whoa, okay. Well, if you don't have the arm for a max weight pipeline, I threw that thing like somewhere between like 49 and 51 miles an hour, which is a lot slower than I would normally throw. And actually still got a nice pop-up and a nice elongated turn. Definitely flying nothing like the flight numbers. Let's give that a few more throws. I actually came out and did some throws last night. I tested out the Resonator glow box and threw some glow discs out here, and that was a super fun time. So if you haven't seen that video, I would highly encourage you to go check that video out. Hit the like button and leave me a comment, because I felt like that was probably some of the most fun I've had filming a video in a while. It was super fun to come out at night and throw some glow discs. And the Resonator is actually a really cool product. So I would highly encourage you guys to go check out that video. All right, so the 155 pipeline probably went 25 to 30 feet farther than the rest of the discs. I was able to rescue this guy out of a watery grave, which is good. This is the most beat up T-Bird I own. I bought this off a used bin, pretty beat up, and then I threw it for another 6 months. So we're happy not to lose this guy. So you can see it's a very straight T-Bird. That one's actually a really nice flyer. I would have been disappointed to lose that one. But this Athena is going to get you that more 7502 like traditional flight. That's like a super beat up T-Bird. That's got quite a bit more stability. Really wanted to fight out of it. Then we've got the Swirled Star T-Bird, which in my opinion is one of the most stable runs of T-Bird ever produced, the KJ Nibos. Pretty straight. The nice little fade at the end. Then we've got the Midnight Flyer here, the star of the show. This one, I can actually just put up in the air and it'll flip up like a -1 or a -2. Or a -3. Holy flip dog. That thing has some serious turn on it for an 8502. Holy cow. And I know this would be a much better experiment if I had a max weight pipeline to compare it to. I feel like I have thrown a stock pipeline before. I actually had one with a Carolina Clash stamp on it. But I lost it in the water at Scrapyard on hole 10 on that big water carry. And it actually, the reason I lost it was because I threw it and it actually flipped up too much and didn't fade left enough to get back onto land. So I do think the stock pipeline probably flies more like a -1. But this lightweight pipeline flies like a -2 or a -3, which can be super handy for people with slower arm speeds. But if you have a fast arm, this lightweight pipeline is going to be a straight up roller disc for you. All right, on this last set, we're just going to throw the Athena, the beat up T-Bird, and then the pipeline. I feel like the Swirled Star is just a little too stable for this experiment. We got an Athena here. There we go. We're throwing a little bit more firmly now. That was certainly not, still kind of a Weenie Hut Jr. throw, but not as Weenie Hut Jr. as those first couple. Then we got the flippy T-Bird. Again, probably many years of use on this guy. Flying more like a -1, 2, in my opinion. Then we're really going to trust this guy on a lot of hyzer. I have zero doubt that this is going to fully flip up and turn and get us big distance. Or go into the water. Holy flip dog. A normal pipeline is just like a good solid, like beat up T-Bird type flight based on the pipelines that I've thrown. And this thing is like a paper plate. Like it's almost flying like an F7. Like I put that on quite a bit of hyzer and it was still like flipped up, turned all the way over, and just nosedived into the ground. All right, I am super shocked at how this was flying. At an 8502, you would really think that this would have a lot more integrity. I feel like the pipeline is probably on the more understable side as far as 8502s go. I would definitely put this at like an 85 -3-1 or -3-2. I didn't even really get this thing to have an opportunity to fade. It really didn't have much fade to speak of at all. Maybe even like a -3-1. A normal pipeline is sort of, for me, just like a hyzer flip, stand up, go super far and straight, and then have like a slight fade at the end. And the lightweight pipeline, probably not something that I'm going to be bagging anytime soon, but I would consider myself, I play pro. I'm definitely on the more advanced side as far as like your average disc golfer goes. I think if you're an amateur player, intermediate or below, or someone with a slow arm, masters player, female player, you have kids, you have junior players, this is going to be a really great disc for anybody on that slower arm speed category. And if I was to bring a friend out to play disc golf for the first time, this would be the driver I would put in their hand. I would give them this and like a fuse and then just like a putter. And I have 100% confidence that I could pretty much put this disc in anybody's hand and they're going to get at least a little bit of turn and get to see that full flight of the disc. As long as they can put it up in the air with decent technique, they're going to get some turn out of this thing. So I think it's useful for that regard. It's good to have around to give to a beginner player, first timer. But aside from that, probably not super useful for me. If you are interested in checking out this disc or any other discs, you can always save 10% over at Disc Golf Deals USA by using my link in the description below. Holidays are right around the corner. Berg Sport V4 is probably the best thing you could get for that disc golfer in your life. It's the best disc golf bag on the market for the best price. You're not going to break the bank. You can get 20% off by using my code at the link in the description below, and they're absolutely going to love it. This is the top tier disc golf bag. We have it in black and we have it in mint at the moment. But anyway, stay humble, live with gratitude. I will catch you guys in the next video, and take care.